For me, oh, that's a very difficult question. Come to Bangkok and relax. You must really like what you're doing. It's hard work. The hours are long, but I feel at the end, you're making a difference.
So hi everyone, welcome to What's Up, your business and wealth accelerator, where we share education and tips and tricks to fast track your success. And tonight we are in Bangkok on Chao Phraya River with Dr. Jason Lau. He's an aesthetic doctor.
Hi, welcome. Thanks for having me on the channel. I'm Dr. Jason. I've been a doctor for more than 10 years. And
Doesn't look it, right?
well, let me share some secrets with you tonight. Yeah, how to look good. In my practice, so we do a lot of aesthetics, wellness, and longevity. And I noticed in the past years when I'm doing aesthetics, in the past, everybody wanted fillers. Everyone wanted to get rid of all the lines on the face. And so let's just pump the face with fillers. And over the years, I noticed that there's this thing called overfilled syndrome, where people try to get rid of all the lines and now the face has become so puffy. And they come to me and says, what should I do now? So I tell them, actually now, less is more. The less you do, the more you'll gain. So I recommend all my patients, you give yourself some priorities. Aesthetic is never a one-time, one-shot thing. You give yourself a goal, a 5-year goal, a 10-year goal. And we slowly turn back the time and we slowly make you look better and better over time. Then people will notice suddenly, hey, how come you look so different? You will notice, hey, did you sleep better? Hey, how come you look more refreshed? That's what we want. We want to rejuvenate and something called prejuvenate as well.
You could give us a little bit of your background and how you came to do what you're doing now.
I started as a doctor at public hospitals at Singapore General Hospital. I was practicing otolaryngology for quite a number of years.
Can you explain what's auto what?
Ear, nose, and throat surgery.
Okay, so you were doing ENT.
Yeah. So I got involved in a bit of what we call facial plastic surgery. I did a lot of analysis on the face. So the nose, the ears, and the throat. And then I really honed in my surgical skills. And then I stepped out from the public hospital and I went into private and I started in aesthetics. Because aesthetics is something I feel can really help somebody. Helps people with their emotions, help with self-esteem, and make them feel better. I see a lot of patients, they come to me, say, why do I look so haggard? Why do I look so tired? What's happening to me? I don't want to do something about it. And nowadays, a lot of people, they don't want to go for full facial plastic surgery where they do facelifts and all these things. They don't want people to know, actually.
Yeah.
So they just want maybe a little bit of a boost here and there and just a bit of a pick-me-up. That's where aesthetic comes in. So what we do is we do small little treatments to help people feel better and look better at the same time.
So was there any one defining moment or something that inspired you to move towards aesthetics?
In the public hospital, I was dealing with a lot of head and neck cancers. That made me feel quite heavy. I feel like there's not much I can do with it other than surgery and chemotherapy and radiotherapy.
Yep.
So that took a toll on me. So I wanted to treat somebody who is maybe a little bit well, as I do see a demand for this, and I decided to just combine what I learned in surgery, in ENT, and do something in the private sector.
What words of wisdom do you have for doctor wannabes?
You must really like what you're doing. It's hard work, the hours are long, but I feel at the end, you're making a difference. Whatever hardship that you're going through, as long as you love it, go for it. Put all your energy into it, and then you'll be able to achieve your dreams of being able to help people that you love or you want to help them.
So, okay, where are you practicing now?
I've been in the aesthetic industry for many years. I worked with different clinics. So I recently started my own longevity wellness clinic in Camden Medical Center. So what we do is we want to incorporate aesthetics and longevity together. Because I realized there's actually a clear linkage between the two, because the blood tests and the things that we do actually can figure out what we need to do to make you look aesthetically better. Because there's actually a big correlation. So instead of doing too much of aesthetics, when we were talking about it, less is more.
Yes.
So when we do the longevity, we do the screening, we do the DNA testing, we do the blood test, and we find out, actually what's wrong with you. We try to fix what's inside, make your skin better from the inside, and we just add a little bit from the outside with aesthetics, then you look better from the inside and outside.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have any stories that, particularly moved you in this area of wellness and longevity?
So why I got into longevity and health screening is that one of my close friends, she got diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer when she was 45.
No.
So she was a very energetic, very healthy lady, very positive. and suddenly she just noticed a lump, and she thought, oh, it could be nothing, don't worry about it. And then, so she just left it, and the lump grew bigger and bigger until she finally went to see a doctor, and it was stage 4 already, and she passed away within a year.
Oh, so she was like 46.
Yeah, when she passed away. So that's why I recommend, no matter how old you are, after about 30, 35, just do a regular checkup. It's like, it's like a car, when it runs, you got to change the oil sometime. You got to go to a mechanic, once a year, just to make sure everything is okay. Just like your body, you got to make sure everything is okay once a year, and then so that your body will last you as long as possible.
Yeah. Thank you for telling us that story. Do you have any personal vision or hopes in terms of longevity and how people will view it and how they would look after themselves,
Yeah, definitely. I feel longevity is the future of medicine. But what we're trying to do is combine AI with longevity together, using big data, using information to make what we call a personalized treatment. Because, for example, when we give medications to patients, I can tell you, for patients, the medicine works, but not everybody. But I don't know it will work or not. It was just, let's try and see.
Yeah.
So by doing DNA testing to test the gene that works for this medicine, if you actually have it, then I can say with a very high confidence that this medicine will work for you.
Okay.
And then if you don't have the gene, it's like, oh, actually, let's try another medicine that works. So we're not, playing in the dark anymore. I can tell you exactly will this work for you. So it's personalized medicine will be the next step in medicine.
That's awesome. And I think that is something that everybody actually needs. Are there anything else you would like to share with a group of entrepreneurs and friends?
Doctors, which one?
The entrepreneurs.
Take care of your health, take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. Enjoy life, come to Bangkok, be happy. And if you have any questions, you always can come and ask me. My door is always open. And yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions. You guys can let me know, and you can contact me. I've been an employee for the longest time. I've wanted to be safety until I met very successful entrepreneurs who have inspired me to do something of my own. These people inspired me to, since you're young, just give it a chance. You never know what's gonna happen, but you can create something of your own. And I really want that, because when you're working for somebody, you're always contributing your time for something, so somebody. And at the end of the day, when you quit, you can't take anything from you. There's nothing there for you.
Yeah.
So I want to create something that will last for years to come and be able to help more and more people with what I do in my clinic.
Okay, so when you were switching from employee to business owner, what was the biggest mindset switch you had to make?
The lack of the safety of having an income coming in, and also using my own income to employ employees.
Yeah.
No more income coming in, all income coming out. There's the pressure that you must succeed.
Yeah.
You don't want you have employees to take care of now. You have a responsibility.
Yeah.
You got to take care of them. You got to do well, and you got to lead the team.
Okay, so with that uncertainty issue, right, that's something that a lot of entrepreneurs face for sure. And I want to know how you personally deal with that anxiety, that pressure for your own mental health.
For me, that's a very difficult question. Come to Bangkok and relax. Fortunately, I have a very solid co-founder. We work together very well. We gel very well. So I think having a good support is very important, because sometimes when you're stuck in a corner, you don't know what to do. There's somebody who understands the situation, who just, even though they may not have an answer, but at least when you talk through it and talk about it, you may come out of the corner and be able to come up with a solution. Because there's always a solution to a problem. There's many angles to tackle a problem. You just don't get stuck on fixated out. That's the only solution. Give yourself a break, talk to friends, talk to mentors, talk to others. And actually, you never know, something may click, and then you'll have a much better answer and be able to solve your problem. So have good mentors and good founders and good partners.
Longevity or peak performance?
Longevity.
Data-driven health or intuition-based living?
Data-driven.
Okay. Preventative care or regenerative therapies?
Preventative.
Okay. Scaling a clinic or scaling a brand?
Scaling a brand.
Biohacking essentials, sleep optimization or hormone optimization?
Sleep.
Okay. So thank you so much, Dr. Jason.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.